This is Iowa Live.
Hi everybody, it's Lou, and we are standing in front of a recently completed home, and we're going to let you know how you possibly can get inside of one of these homes that you could possibly own. We're with Dan Warfel. He's the Director of Family Services at Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity, and we've been talking about these projects for months now, and it looks like at the end of this week, somebody is going to be moving into this home.
You got it, Lou. Yeah, there's a family that's been working through the Habitat homeownership process for a little under a year, and yeah, within the next couple of weeks they're going to celebrate the completion of the home and move in.
Now let's talk about the home ownership process, because there's a really important date that is coming up we want to let people know about. I want you to step us through the application process and how somebody could move into a home like this.
Yeah, okay. So to start out, right now we're in an open application period. There are several times a year where we take applications from folks in the public. This is our last one for 2021. It goes from the beginning of October till November 12th.
Okay.
And so if you're thinking about applying, this is a good time to take that first step. Apply to the Habitat Homeownership Program. You can do it a couple different ways. You can get at us through our website at gdmhabitat.org/apply. You can come into the office, and we've got all sorts of staff that are there to assist you and provide you the application materials. You can also print it off online and submit it by mail. So those are a couple different ways you can apply.
Okay, and when the application process, to get things started, what kind of things are you looking for people that are applying?
Sure. So the application process usually takes about 3 months from start to acceptance, if everything is going right. So we have some requests for folks when they first come in. We're going to ask them for some documentation. They'll get the documentation they need to bring in whenever they pick up an application or fill one out online. But generally we're looking for 3 months of pay stubs, an ID, and a money order for a credit check, and that's what gets you started in a Habitat application.
Okay, and these are homes that you have found and you have purchased, and you're able to make them new again. You're able to fix them up and give people an opportunity to get inside of them. Now, once someone in a family is approved to get into a home, what happens once that step is completed?
Well, this is a combination of a couple things. So the one we're actually standing next to is new construction from the ground up.
Oh,
so,
it is?
Yeah, we bought this lot and we built this house from the ground up. There are others that we do actually renovate. Typically they're Habitat houses that come back to us when a family either upgrades or decides to move to a different home, or occasionally we do a full renovation, but lately it's been mostly new construction and then existing Habitat houses that we'll renovate after people move out.
That is awesome, but when you get approved for a home like this, your job isn't over, is it, if you're one of the families?
Absolutely not. So when folks are approved to the program, they start the process of working sweat equity. So part of the Habitat program all over the country is that home buyers who are buying through Habitat contribute back to Habitat and towards their affordable mortgage by contributing to the mission. So whether that be helping out in the restore or gaining some solid skills out here on the construction site, working on our houses, there are a bunch of different ways that they contribute with what we call sweat equity. On top of that, we have a series of classes that are both financial and based in homeownership education. So practical skills that you'll have to help manage your finances, but also help manage your new homestead. And hopefully prepare you with the things you need to avoid some of life's homeownership surprises.
Of being a homeowner, some of life's ups and downs.
Yeah, we talk about the things that you learn the hard way as a homeowner for the first time. We try to mitigate some of those on the back end.
Now you mentioned getting inside and actually doing some things with the home, and you said learn some skills. So you don't have to be a seasoned veteran or a craftsman to help out with the home. You will teach them those skills, right?
Yeah, so our construction team is skilled with working with volunteers of all levels, from folks who've never picked up a power tool or a hammer before to folks that have been doing it their whole lives. So our homeowners are no exception. Our construction managers will work with them to learn things like siding the house, some framing opportunities, a lot of the finishes inside, so painting and things like that, things that are really helpful as a homeowner as well.
But as a homeowner too, it has to make you feel good that you're putting some time into it as well, and this is a project that you help complete.
I think that's definitely something that I've seen from the families that have contributed. They're most excited to work on the house that they're building, and we try to get them on their own house as much as possible. You were here right before we started filming, and the family was here, watering the front lawn because they want to make sure their lawn looks good. And not only that, but they spent time in and on this house, and it's going to be a big part of their memory of their first homeownership opportunity.
Well, and we're looking forward to the family moving into this home. So once again, we want to reiterate that there's a deadline coming up. Dan, tell everybody what the deadline is coming up for this application period for Polk County.
Yep, Friday, November 12th. So
Okay.
if you're mailing, have your mail postmarked by November 12th. If you're going to stop by, try to stop by before that day. And if you're going to fill it out online, I think up to midnight that night's fair game.
Okay, and you have a couple of surrounding communities too that also have programs similar to this too, right?
Yeah, so Greater Des Moines Habitat for Humanity also operates and functions as Habitat in Dallas and Jasper counties. Right now we have a homeownership opportunity in Jasper County available, and we'll have future opportunities in Dallas County in the coming years.
All right, so there you have it, November 12th. That is the deadline date, and the website again if you want to jump online.
GDMhabitat.org.
Dan, thank you so much.
Thanks a lot,
Great
Lou.
job as always.